What if time suddenly stopped? Not in the way we imagine with grand explosions or cosmic disasters. No, imagine a world where everything just pauses. The wind halts midair. The birds are frozen in their flight. The crashing waves remain suspended, perfectly still. People stopped mid-step, mid-conversation, their eyes locked in moments they'll never finish. And yet, you remain awake. You walk through this frozen world, the only one untouched by the silent collapse of time. The silence is deafening. Your heartbeat echoes like thunder in the stillness. You scream, but there's no response. It's like walking through a photograph, a single frame stretched into eternity. You search for answers, but there's no clock to follow. No sunrise, no sunset, just you trapped in the pause. What if time isn't a continuous river, but a sequence of frames? What if reality is like a film reel and someone, or something, just hit the pause button? Would you be a god in this moment, able to move while the rest of the world stands still? Or would you be a prisoner in a cage without walls? You try to wake someone. You shake them, but they don't move. You shout into their ears, but the sound doesn't reach them. The food remains warm. The rain remains suspended in the air. But you keep moving forward, alone. How long could you endure in this suspended world before you begin to question your own sanity? What if the pause isn't an accident? What if it's a design, a test? Maybe time stopped not to trap you, but to force you to confront yourself. In a world where nothing changes, what remains? Would you chase memories frozen in time? Would you search endlessly for a way to restart the clock? Or would you simply surrender? But what if time isn't broken? What if time is still moving, but only for you? Could it be that you've become disconnected from the timeline, slipping between seconds while the rest of the world waits? And then comes the darkest thought. What if this isn't the first time? What if time has paused countless times before, but you've simply forgotten? Maybe each time you've walked these frozen streets, desperate for connection, only to reset once more, like a loop you're destined to repeat. What if the scariest ending isn't that time stops forever, but that time always comes back, and you're forced to remember? Welcome back to the What If Archive, where the silence holds the loudest answers, and time may not be on your side,